terrible view. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, things are a little precarious today. I feel like that's not clean. Unclean, unclean. Cleaner. Okay. Alrighty. Sunday brunch. Sunday brunch. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello, my loves, good morning. Stony, Miss Warrior Witch. Hey, Charmaine. What's going on, y'all? Bien. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Wendy. Hello, my loves. Good morning. Thought I'd sing to you this morning. Hi, Julie. Woo! Crotch cards already. Aloha, Liza. Yeah. It was a good crotch card, by the way. Nine Pentacles. I think things are going to go well. Lorna. Hey, RJ. What's going on, y'all? I don't even have a thing to read on today. I have to get the paper out here. Hi, Jezebel. Good morning, Lucero. Always good to see all my lovely people. Hi, Lynette. What is going down, y'all? Okay. All right. I don't even know what we're reading on. I have no topics today. I'm getting crotch cards already. It's one of those days. Can I move this back at all? No. Maybe. This could go real wrong. Just letting everybody know that. It's so close. Oh, what if we did this? That's a little better, I feel. Now we have like more room and yeah. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Hascape. Hi, Christy. Oh, I see all the bad bitches are in the room today. Okay, so I'm sorry. It just flew out of my head. You want me to look at bar for obstruction of justice? Like, is he going to be charged? Oh, the tower in your boobs. What better place to have it? Phyllis, you figured out how to get into the chat. Yeah. So FYI, I have to say this. Hi, Danielle. If you're watching this, if you're new and you want to know how to get into the chat, number one, I cannot see your posts if you're posting on Patreon. Solwell. You're right. I'm just writing names down. You're going to have to remind me what I'm looking at. But anyway, I can't see the chat. So, I mean, I can see only the chat on Facebook. Oh my gosh, hi Vividly Tanya, first time here. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Hi KP. So if you want to get into the chat, you have to click the link, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but click the link. Yes, Bernie, Lorna, good one. So you click the link, you log into your YouTube account. Hi Kim, I'm happy you're here too. You log into your YouTube account, and then you can start to chat. That's the only way I can see your comments. I can't see it if you're just making comments on Patreon. So, ooh, Brexit. Yeah, Brexit's getting weird, huh? Brexit's getting weird. I got my tea, y'all. Big mug today. The big mug. And I'm not sure if I like how this lipstick plays on camera. Hi, Creatrix. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of this lipstick. We'll see. It's a new one. Unredacted Mueller report. Yeah, I know. The mug is bigger than my head. Unredacted. You should see my list. My list is shit right now. It just says Barr, Sawwell, Bernie, unredacted Mueller. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Bernice. Okay. I know. Brexit really took a weird turn. And it's funny because SDNY, yeah. You know, my cards kind of took a turn. So, yeah, interesting shit going on here. You like the color. You know, it's a new one. Hi, Jade. It's Shiseido, and I'm not huge on it. I'm not huge on it. Mr. Santos, that fucking dog. So I got to tell you guys while we're waiting for everybody to get on. You know, there's interesting stuff happening with Cohen. I know. I'm going to have too much tea. It's going to happen. You know how badly I just want to call this guy butt gig? Like, this is really what I want to call this guy. That's just what I want to say. Oh, McConnell. I actually want to look at McConnell, Mitch McConnell. We'll look at Butt Gig. We'll look at Pete, see what he's up to. I know, it's so fucked up, but I just see his name, and that's the only, I know how you say it. I know how you pronounce it, but I just want to say Butt Gig. So, we bought this dog a fucking wheelchair, because his little back legs, they work, but we thought, wouldn't it be nice if he could run again? Because he can't run, the arthritis is not good. So, you know, and then he gets a little shaky. So we were like, let's get him a wheelchair. So we do all this research, you know, and basically it's like a little cart that, let me write down Cohen. Okay, I think this is a good list for now, but we'll see what we get into. But it's basically like you strap it on here and there are these wheels behind you, like near his back legs. So, Butt Gig, you call him Butt Gig. So you buy him this wheelchair. He hates the wheelchair. He is like, no, you guys are my wheelchair. I'm not using this thing. He fucking hates it. Hi, C. He hates this thing. We spent, I can't even talk about the amount of money. Good morning, Marielle. The amount of money I spent on this dog's goddamn wheelchair that he will not use. It's okay. We're sending it back. But like, oh my God. Like this. Yeah, Rosie, finally in the chat. Sweet. Yeah, no, he is. He's the boss. He demands his people food. And he, you know, when he wants to go for a walk, he's like, okay, well, we're going for a walk now. It's 3 in the morning. He wants to go for a walk. So, I mean, he doesn't even want to be carried. Okay, so here's the deal. He wants us to walk beside him as though we are like human canes, basically. I'm not Herman Cain. I'm a human cane. Oh, maybe we should look at Herman Cain. Why is he back, though? Why is he back? I don't know. I'll put a question mark. Hi, Rita. So, yeah, we have to walk next to him. And then when he needs a break, he stops and he leans on you until he's ready to go again. This is how this dog wants to walk. He's also now refusing to use a leash at all. Fuck your leash. You put a leash on him, he stands there. So, I think he's figured I'm 19. I'm 19 and this is the way life is going to go now. Fuck you. I could die at any minute. This is what's happening. So, I mean, and we're just going with it. How could you not? How could you not? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think in people years it translates to he's almost like 100. Is this lipstick bleeding now? What's happening? I don't know. Like 130 something years old. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Last night, he was eating a lot of chow mein. He was very into the chow mein. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda F. So I want to show you guys before we get into it a couple of things. So we have. This is a joke, so take it as a joke. But the family has descended like locusts upon my grandmother's house. There's a lot of stuff everybody has to go through. So, hi, Marilyn. You're not going to believe what I found. I found some very interesting stuff. So I want to show you what I found. Now, I'm gonna start with these two. First of all, I found the Lost Books of the Bible illustrated. So this is the Apocrypha. Oh, hello from Finland. Yeah. Hello, my darling. Illustrated. Where are the illustrations? Nobody knows. So I'm interested to get into this. There we go. Illustrated. Lost Books of the Bible. And it's old as dirt, this thing. I don't know where it came from. I don't know whose it is. 1926. So that'll be interesting. Number one. So then I find this. And it says, Nossa Época da Luz da Profecia. It is a Brazilian book written in all Portuguese with photos about the end of the world that's coming any day now. It was written in 1917. So I have this lovely end times book. Look, here's Rome burning. Ooh, something just fell out of it. My. What is this? Whoa, it's a saint, maybe? A beatitude? What is this? I don't know. It's in Don Bosco. I don't know what this is. It's all in Portuguese. So, yeah, this is from probably my Brazilian great-great-grandmother who was like, hi, Pam, who was like, yeah, the end of the world's coming. I better buy the book on it. But here's the treasure. You thought those were treasures. This is the treasure. Damn, we got a lot of people on today. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Should I sing to you guys, too? I should. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, my loves. Good morning. Okay. So, check this out. Any day now. Any day now the world's going to end. I better write this book. It's 1917. It could happen any second. So I find this. The New Testament Studies. Okay. Oh, you know who it is. St. Giovanni Bosco. Good one. And then it's, the name in here is, Sister Consuela's name is written in here. So my family had a pretty close relationship with the church and the nuns and the whole deal. Very Catholic, right? This is Sister Consuela's prayer book. I will tell you this. I'm going to do a whole episode on this thing. I'm not even going to cuss in front of it. I'm actually going to move it out of the room when I start cussing. I picked this thing up, you guys, and the vibes coming off of this thing are ridiculous. And I don't even know, they're not bad vibes. They're really, really, really good vibes. They're very interesting vibes. But I'm going to do a whole episode on it. I'm going to do a whole, thank you, Linda. I'm going to do a whole thing. The vibes on this thing are crazy wild. I've never felt this in my life. And usually with Catholic stuff, with stuff like this, that's very like, oppressive. Do you like my oppressive? I'm oppressive. I don't get this kind of vibe. I would never clear this book. This is crazy. The vibes are just crazy. So, I don't even know if there's notes in here. I don't know anything, but it's her prayer book. I don't know how it got into my grandparents' house, but I'm just going to do and see what the vibes do. I'm just going to do a little reading on it. I'm super into it. I feel like this is some high spiritual vibe stuff here. Okay. I'm going to remove this. I'm just going to pop it. I'm just going to pop it over here. Don't mind me. Where do you want to live? You want to live on the piano? Okay. We can't cuss in front of the book. Do you know that? We can't cuss in front of the book. I might do a deep dive on it. I was just weird. I'll tell you what, because I was just going through the books, and you know, I already grabbed a few earlier when Grammy was still among the living. And some really good stuff. Edna Ferber. Love me some Edna Ferber. Some old Hardy Boys. It's a prayer book. It's a New Testament. It's just the New Testament. It's a prayer book. I mean, it's insane. So, yeah, I didn't know there was any treasures left, and I went over and I saw these. I just saw a couple old books. I thought, oh, this is interesting. So, there's that. And let's get to it. Oh, geez Louise, woman. Just look at what came out. Oh, these need a real good shuffle. Can I say fecking in front of the book? I mean, if I'm gonna, let's be real. If I'm gonna read on the book, I'm probably gonna end up cussing in front of the book. But maybe the book needs time to get used to me. My. Okay, so I am thank you so much for all the condolences. Super sweet. And I'm so glad that my blog resonated with so many people. All y'all were up on there like, yeah, fuck, I got the same problem. Fuck these people. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I think the book just has to get used to me. So I'm glad that blog resonated. I really am. I was just was like, you know what? I'm fed up. I'm writing a blog about this. I ain't doing this shit anymore. And it sort of just kind of dawned on me in that week. I was like, all right, you know what? We're not doing that anymore. Not interested. And even, well, energy vampires, and even if they're not energy vampires, it's kind of like, you know what? What these people don't understand is that I'm that person to everyone I know. So they think, oh, I'm just coming to her and, you know, nobody else is doing this. And it's like, no, bitch, everybody's doing it. So, you know, it kind of dawned on me like, all right, well, it's time to put some limits down. Because I can be that person to somebody. Yeah, I know the judges, good one. You know, here and there. But when you know, 18 motherfuckers show up at the house talking about Auntie, I need you. It's like, okay, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. So, let's start with bar, obstruction of justice. Nope, already. Okay, this is going to be a hot one, I can tell, because I've already got, boop, boop, boop. Uh-oh, buffering for you. Is it buffering for everybody? Yeah, I feel it. Okay. I feel it. I just kind of was like, you know what, dude? It's just kind of coming in hot and heavy with the all right, we're gonna, you know what? I already have somebody in my ear here. And it's not Sister Consuela and it's not Grammy, so Somebody wants to talk about Trump. I'm just going to read on Trump right quick. And I know I said I wouldn't, so obviously I feel like I have to. Y'all, I want to say also, I know a few people have suggested, by the way, let's have some good news for once. I am infection-free for the first time since November of 2018. Thank you so much. Your auntie is finally healed. Finally healed. Jesus healed me. Sorry, I had to. I had to get my faith healing preacher on for a minute. Finally. Infectious personality, aren't you sweet? So, yeah, finally better. And I know a couple people said, you know, you can take some time off from Patreon, we won't be mad. We'll still, you know, we'll still pledge. And that is the sweetest effing thing ever. Ever. Thank you, Vicky. So I don't need to do that. This is my joy. This is where I find my happiness. You guys and writing and yes, writing and reading cards and kind of, you know, performing. That's what makes me the happiest. So if I step away, it's because I'm fucking sick. That's the only way you're gonna get rid of me. All right, so what do you want to know about Trump? Why is Trump coming up? What do we want to know? Why are you telling me about Trump? Oh, this is going to be a hot one. This is going to be a hot one. I can tell. I feel it. The dementia, right? Like, he clearly has fucking dementia. And again, I go back to the media. I'm on the media hot right now. Why the fuck is no one saying, hi, by the way, he has dementia? Why is this not being discussed? Or is it? I mean, obviously, I don't watch the news. So, oranges. Yeah, oranges. And then he says his dad is born in Germany and shit. Like, what in the fuck? So this is what I'm going to do. I like to do this every once in a while. Tell me what I need to know about Donald Trump right now. What do we need to know right now? Still haven't gotten that toilet fixed. Did they talk about it? No, because I think nobody knew. I think it was actually hidden better than that, than what's going on with Trump. I could be wrong. I mean, I was just a child in the 80s, so I don't know. Oh, he fully has dementia, Lynette, like fully. Oh, good. Thanks, Eliza. Perfect. What do we need to know about Donald Trump right now? Yeah, I know, Marsha. I'm a little concerned about the economy myself, and I want to start really, really reading on it like I was kind of back in 2017, like consistently reading on it because I'm worried about it. I don't see anything imminent, though. Show me, what are we supposed to know about Donald Trump right now? Show me that. This is going to be an interesting reading. Thank you all for being here and showing up and being fabulous. Joe finally figured out how to comment. Yeah, love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when people get in here. You don't feel sorry for him at all. Well, you don't have to feel sorry for him. He's a goddamn Nazi. Like, I don't feel sorry for Nazis. You guys are so wonderful welcoming all the new people. You guys, this is just the most amazing community. Holy shit, Donald Trump's got the tower. My. Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. What do we need to know about Trump right now? Okay, so this is not about... Whoa. Okay, so I'm just going to disclaimer this. Surprise, surprise, surprise. What is that? Gomer Pyle. We're going to take it back to Gomer Pyle? I'm in. I mean, Trump practically is Gomer Pyle. Jesus Christ. If you're too young to know who that is, you should probably Google something. I should probably be too young to know who that is. All right, so this is not about Trump leaving. This is not about, you know, what everybody wants. Gomer probably is smarter, that's legit. This is not about that. This is clearly about, looks like his health, looks like his mental state. Listen, this man's about to walk into a shitstorm, but right now, you're gonna love this. So cards are on point. I I feel like these cards are on point more than ever. And they're usually really super duper on point. But I'm telling you, I feel like it's locked in. I'm feeling very confident about things these days when I'm reading on them with the cards. Well, even without the cards. But, so the sun is below. Here's Trump. I'm happy. Everything's great. The report didn't come out. But he's also like not here, right? So he's kind of isn't in reality. But he's very, very happy with what's going on. Very, very happy. However, on top of him, we have the Five of Swords. So mentally unstable. Bam. There it is. There it is. But he's also thinking, I'm going to get away with it. So the card has a double meaning here. I'm going to get away with it. I'm going to get away with it. Well, hashtag you're not, bitch. He has victory in the home environment. So he fully feels like he's getting away with it. Hi, Lena. Dan, late again. It's okay, Daniel. I literally just started. I was bullshitting for a while so everybody could get on here. So hi, Ms. Diva. Victory in the home environment. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm here. I'm in. But guess what? You're not. You're not. So we are about to witness. We are about to witness. Here's us witnessing. Ready? Some sort of problem. So we're about to see Trump, hi, Miss Lady, downfall here. We're about to see some kind of an issue. We're about to see this guy go down. It's not a big go down. That's coming up over here in my little side cards here. But we have him going down. We have him going on the defensive. I fully believe, fully believe that this has to do with Mueller and Barr, and this man's about to go on the defensive big time. He's also about to descend into chaos. So, oh shit, it's almost like the chaos that he's been creating is about to come back on his ass, right? So, PTSD card, exactly. So somebody knows her tarot, at least on T-style. Hold on. Tea break. So, hi, our gems. So he's look. He's about to the shit that he's created is about to come back on his fucking ass. Now I'm gonna tell you it's karma, but it's gonna be a slow karma. This is what it feels like to me. It's slow, and then hits all at once. Now what's over here? So we have a bunch of stuff that came out over here. Now this is Congress, and I'll tell you why I know that. They are here. They show up in the reading. The Hierophant is here. He's not gonna press the red button. He doesn't even know where the red button is. Has no idea. So here he is. Here's Congress. Congress is coming in on the white horse. Congress is like, we're going to get you. But they're moving slowly, which is unfortunate. So here's the deal. They're moving a little bit too slowly. But eventually, they fucking nail his ass. So this man has 3 5s here in this reading. Here's his tower. Here's him getting nailed. But it takes longer than we would like. Like, they're just moving like, you know, molasses in January, which is super duper annoying. So they nail him. I don't know what they nail him on. I can certainly look at it, but they're getting to the tower for Trump. So this is something he didn't see coming. It's something that cripples him immensely. I don't know. So I'm not getting an outcome right now. What I'm getting is he's gonna go this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. No, Congress gets him on something big. But I don't believe it's impeachment, or maybe it is. I can't, because it feels like there's something. No, he has dementia. His brain is spongy. There's something, there's 2 things. Like, they nail him on, I feel like impeachment does start, but it's like too late, which is weird. I don't know if it's, well, I did just cut to Mueller, so it might be Mueller, but I don't know if it's Mueller or tax returns or something else. But Congress gets him on something, and then there's a fork in the road, and we don't know what he's going to do yet. Don't worry, he's not going to push the red button. At this point, I mean, you know, he's fully incompetent. He's fully incompetent. He's like a child. And then, like, he rallies, you know, I mean, it is. It's fully like dementia. It's like early mid stages of dementia. I used to work at a facility with people with dementia. I was the activities director. Let's look at Pence. You know what? I can never read on Pence. You know, I don't know if it's me or if the fate of Pence is just that wishy-washy, but I never read very well on him. I always kind of go, eh. Okay. Is there anything else we need to know about Trump right now since you're in my ear? No, I need to read on Barr. I need to read on Bill Barr. What were we calling him? Billy Barth? God, I'm such a child. It's fun though, isn't it? Let's look at him. So let's look at Bill Barr. That has a close. Yeah, little Billy Barth. Little Billy Barth. Several articles that he should. Okay, good. I don't know if it's in the media. I don't, because I don't. I mean, I read, you know, multiple things, but yeah, Pence is not the easiest to get a read. Look at this. Look who I just cut to. That would be Trump and Mueller. Show me Bill Barr though. Show me that. He loses. Look, Barr loses. He doesn't. So whatever his aim is. Hi, Danette. Good to see you. You haven't missed much. Whatever his aim is, he doesn't hit the mark. Barr doesn't hit the mark. So we can assume his aim is to keep this report out. We can assume that his aim is to clear Trump, or you know, get away with this redacted report. He doesn't hit the mark. He doesn't manage it. I tell you that right now. Barr loses. Look at this. So Trump is still here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so this is not about Barr. But I can tell you that right now, that he doesn't hit the mark. Barr doesn't hit the mark. I feel that intensely. He doesn't hit the mark at all. Not at all. Not in the least bit. He loses. Barr loses. Barr is not victorious here. Absolutely not. Oh no. Barr's got, no. You know, Barr doesn't have the best energy. I mean, I don't mean that like, oh, bad energy. It's more like, he doesn't have it. You know, when I say like, oh, you've got it, you know, that he's got this fierce energy, he's gonna win, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He's not gonna win. Now, what's interesting is I get cards on Trump. So Trump is at the root of the reading. Again, we have the instability here. More instability here. Literally the card of lunacy. So Trump is batshit at this point. Like we're talking King Lear, fucking Colin, thy daughter's gonorrhea, and Regan. Like it's time. But like seriously. Like batshit butt fuck crazy. Oh, I just said butt fuck. That's not good. Sorry. Just came out. Oh my God. And then above we have the card of illusion delusion. So he's really nuts. He's really nuts. I'm sorry about the BF. It just came out of my mouth. Usually I try to keep it kind of clean. But this is, I mean, this is it. He's nuts. I mean, if you read cards, then you can look at these and say, holy shit, this guy is BF crazy. He's crazy. Like, damn. Okay, so what's next? Literally, he leaves reality. Here's reality. Here's grounded. Yeah, the Mad King, exactly. Here it is, being grounded, and he's just walking away like, well, I'm out of here. He gets worse. King of Cups is in his future. He gets worse. Yeah, he gets, so I wonder who puts a leash on him. I wonder, does he get so bad that it can't be ignored? Does it get so bad that, you know, somebody tells him you gotta walk? I don't know. It gets way worse. It gets way worse. And I do believe it gets way worse while he is still occupying the White House. I do believe that. Now what comes next? The chaos comes back. Here it is. Right here. Bam. I'm telling you, the chaos comes back on this guy. So it may only come back up here. It may only come back up here, but it's coming back on him. Now, this is twice we've seen the same cards in the same place. So this is it. I mean, it comes back fiercely, fiercely. He's in trouble. This man is in trouble. So, I mean, and the fact that the cards are not telling me what I want to read on and they're telling me about this tells me it's a big deal. You know, when those cards get a mind of their own, y'all, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So let's see. Are we going to get an unredacted Mueller report? I do believe we are. And I think I read on this before. I don't think the 25th will happen, but it may get so bad to the point where like nobody can ignore it. They really can't. They really can't. I mean, they might try because they've tried everything so far. Show me unredacted report. I do believe we get an unredacted report. I think we do, except for, you know, national security stuff. I think we do. Barr loses, and I'm telling you that right now. Barr doesn't get what he wants. Show me. Do we get an unredacted report? Show me what report the public gets from Mueller. Show me that. So, you know, with Trump, it feels like these lawsuits, it feels like all this stuff being looked into, it's like there's a, and this probably has to do with Mercury retrograde because we're still not out of the shadow period. It feels like there's a pause button, and somebody hit the pause button, and we all were like, shit, nobody's going to do anything. Nothing's going to happen. And then we lurch forward. And literally, we lurch forward. It's like one day, it's going to be like that the Cohen indictment, you know? One day, we're all just doing our thing, and it's like, bam, something comes out, and we're just like, oh, fuck. Like, whoa. So, there is more coming. But again, it's like we've hit the pause button. All right, I know that, and I know that. Okay. Justice prevails. Okay. Okay, so right now what we've got as far as the report goes is this. The report is in, here's in the past judgment card. Okay, we know that. Right now we have, this is Billy Barf talking about, I'm picking up all the swords when nobody's looking. I'm going to try to keep y'all blindfolded. Here's the blindfold. So he's like, you know, we're just going to keep y'all in the dark. It's fine. And then we have this. They are going to try to continue to keep us in the dark. They're going to keep us with our backs turned to the information. Her back is turned to the swords. His back is turned to the cups. So they're going to try to heavily redact this thing and issue something. And they are. They're just, it's just sowing chaos. They're just trying to make a mess. But what happens next? Justice prevails. Justice comes in and says, yeah, not so much. You're going to give us what we need. Now, do we get a completely unredacted report? I know, cards are singing. No, we do not. And I'll show you, but we do get it. So this does not stand. I want to make that really clear. This does not stand. Them trying to keep our backs to the facts does not stand. Justice steps in and says, no, give us a little bit more. Well, justice, I think, with the cards, speaks to purity. So I think we can call it justice and not bullshit justice. If it were here with something else next to it, I would say, okay, it's white man justice, as you say. But it looks like justice. And this could also just be the law, literally the law, a subpoena, literally somebody stepping in and saying, yeah, you're funny, give me the whole fucking thing. So there's that. But there is a legal aspect, a justice aspect to this where somebody steps in and says, yeah, you're not going to get away with this. So then we get a new report that is a little bit redacted. So instead of having all of our backs to the 9 cups, we're going to be able to see the cups that we want. There's going to be a few cups that we cannot see. So that's literally, this is the man parsing things out to people. So yes, it will be still redacted, but we're going to see some cups. There's going to be some missing cups, and I have a feeling they're missing cups that like we shouldn't be seeing. So it's not like obstruction cups. It's more like national security cups. I think we're going to see at least, you know, he's already written his little memo. I think we're going to get a heavily redacted report, and then I think we're going to get a regularly redacted report, but in a way that it should be. So I think you're going to see 3. I do. All right. Let's look at, let's see what else we've got here. And I'm going to tell you this, and I've been feeling this for a little while now. We've headed into some very interesting brand new energy. And, you know I say this every once in a while because, you know, every once in a while we head into some very interesting brand new energy. But we're in something now, or at least I'm feeling it coming, because I do kind of feel it ahead of time. But listen, interesting stuff. Macro, micro, interesting stuff is headed this way. And there's real good stuff out there for people that want it, for people that reach for it. So, yeah, Barr doesn't win. He just doesn't. I can feel it. So, but I want to let you know that there is some real new stuff coming, and the tide is turning ever slowly on Trump et al. But does that mean you stop your political activism? Does that mean if you're in another country that you're not writing somebody and saying, so yeah, I'm not using American products anymore because Trump is a piece of shit? You know, no, you don't stop. You never stop. Y'all, I had a friend stay over the other day, and she got up in the morning, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, this on the phone, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm just writing my Congress people. I'm using the ResistBot app on my text messages." I basically get up every morning and I write a scathing letter to my reps. This is what I do every single morning. Yeah, so keep up the pressure. I mean, really, keep up the pressure. And I will tell you this, there will be a reckoning. Damn, there's info coming in hot and fast and I'm getting chills. There is a reckoning coming for, it's ResistBot. You text it. It's a text. You can text, just Google ResistBot because they'll text you. They text you and they tell you, hey, there's a rally here if you want to go. Hey, if you want to write so-and-so about this, here's how you can do it and I'll send it for you. I love ResistBot. But the people, the cages, the babies, the children, the people that are being caged up, there's a reckoning coming for that. There is a reckoning coming. And I don't know how soon it comes, but it's almost like it's, I keep hearing the phrase tried for war crimes, although we're not in a war, but it's kind of that kind of thing. There is a reckoning coming on that, big time. There is. I just feel it. It may not be coming right away, but it's coming. It's coming. I mean, I can read on the children. Sebastian, hey, mama. It's been a minute. I can read on the children, but I mean, I'm going to tell you this. As long as these people are in power, this is going to continue. It's going to get worse. There are going to be more deaths. And they're all miserable. They're sick. They're miserable. They're being treated abominably. It's not good. It's really fucking bad. There's no magic key here. You know, yeah, they're human rights abuses. And I think that that's another thing I'm constantly writing my reps about is, hi, Lauren, is what the fuck are you doing about this? This is not an okay thing. It's being done with my tax dollars in my name, and I'm not okay with it. This cup, that's a good question. I have no clue. Probably Home Goods. Okay. What do we got? What do we look? I want to, you know what? I know, I want to, everybody thinks Solwell's going to run. Solwell, is that how we say his name? Probably not. Let's look at Bernie, because I smell a rat. Right, exactly, RJ, exactly. I smell a rat with Bernie. I smell a rat, and you know, it's funny. So I woke up this morning, you guys. I wake up this morning, and what do? I wake up, and I'm thinking of Bernie Sanders. The Weekend with Bernie. Don't get me started on that movie. My mother must hate that movie because we watched it so much when I was a kid. Like every one of those, every day. Let's wake up and watch Weekend at Bernie's. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah, I never thought there was. I mean, he's doing really good things, but there's something no good. There's something no good at all. The wife, yes, the wife has apparently some very dodgy situations going on. I love the word dodgy. It's so British. Yeah, I smell a rat with Bernie. Something ain't right there. And I'm sure it wasn't right when he was running, but also I do have to say, like, he's pushed a lot of people for, you know, to raise the minimum wage. He's pushed a lot of stuff. What'd you think about the wife, Elena? So he has done some good things, but I don't know if his hands are clean. But they may be unwittingly dirty. I do smell a rat. I do smell a rat. Show me Bernie Sanders. Is there a rat? Crotch. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Could it be Putin? This is interesting. Crotch card, King of Pentacles. I'm gonna just do a whole series. Cut everything together with just cards jumping into my crotch. Okay, let's look. I think it's shady money. Yeah, Jade, I agree. Let's take a peek and see. The church lady. Well, isn't that special? No, I think, you want to know the truth, Christy? I think that this was probably going on when he ran last time. Church lady, it's some good shit. How shady are you, Bernie? I'm feeling very singy today. Finally figured out how to do this. There we go. Butterfly's touch. Hello. Oh, children of all ages. Look who we have here. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, I'm Shady. I'm also apparently going to do a puppet show with the cards today. It's what happens when you don't eat breakfast. I had a snack, but I did not have a full meal. Probably should have. Oh. Nope, there's some stuff going. Well, okay. So, I don't know if it's Jill Stein. I know I thought about Jill Stein earlier when I did that Q&D. So, is there shady stuff going on with Bernie? I think there might be. The tower comes for the guy. So, it's going to come out, whatever it is. The tower's coming for him. This is the only shady card I've got so far. So it makes me wonder, although he is all ego, and the cards are telling me that here. They're like, he's showing you his ego. This is ego. This man is all ego. So do you really want another egomaniac? I take a drink of tea. Is that my tell? I don't know if, let's just ask if he's in with the Russians. He has a couple of weird votes. I want to say, and I can't remember if it's the NRA that he like always skips votes on, or it's Russian sanctions that he always skips votes on. But I know somebody had mentioned it, like he's never there for these votes, like he just skips them. It comes out. Let me look. Let's just see. If it's not him, it's the wife. It might be the wife. Maybe that's why he's not getting super shady cards. Yeah, Joe, actually Solo's on my list. Everybody, a lot of people want me to read on him. I don't think he'll make it either. But I've been following him for a while. I like the guy. I like him. I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Twitter, but I'm just like retweeting all of Elizabeth Warren's stuff. I'm like, this policy. I love this woman. Love that policy. I haven't read on her yet. I've kind of been staying away from reading on the candidates as a whole. So there's too goddamn many of them. Show me Russian money with Bernie or the wife. Bernie or the wife. And can you tell me if it's Bernie or the wife? That should be like a TV show. Bernie or the wife. Is it 17? God, it makes me want to put my fucking head through the wall. I'm so over the fucking current media. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually, Pete is on my list. I've been calling him Butt Gig, even though I know it's not his name. Poor bastard. Oh, it's the wife. Cards, you dirty little devils. Literally. Look at that. Ba-bow. Came up right like that. There's wifey. There's no good. She's up. She's not clean. That's why the taxes aren't coming out. Unclean, unclean. Yeah, she's not clean. It's wifey and it's money. Money. Wifey may have taken Russian money. Because I think there's money here, but it's her. It's not him. It's her. That broad's up to no good. So there you have it. All right, let's see. All right, well, since we're bullshitting about Solwell, let's look at him. How far does he go? And then can somebody refresh me? Like Cohen's back, but I don't know why he's back. The wife in the living room with the knife, right? I just cut to her again. Look at that. Look at that. These cards have a sense of humor today. He said he found a thumb drive. Okay. You know, I'm gonna make an editorial comment here. I want to say that I want to say it was Janine, because I did get a toot on Boeing, and it's funny because I thought that was a throwaway reading, so I was like, no, it's faulty parts, ends up in faulty parts. But at the time, I'm like, Kirsten, this makes no sense. They already said it was the software. Like, why would, right? Like, no, you're an idiot. This is why I've learned to just say shit and let it come out in the wash, because if I start to judge myself when I'm reading, we wouldn't get as many hits. We wouldn't. So, but somebody jumped on, and I want to say it was Fran, might have been Fran, or Francis. But somebody jumped on and said, this is why I don't understand why you don't have like as many views and as many subs on YouTube, because you're so accurate. And Janine said, I think it's because a lot of people don't want to hear, you know, the unvarnished truth. They want to hear what they want to hear. And I want to reiterate, you will never get that from me. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. Auntie don't do that shit. I calls it like I sees it. And, oh, Christy, thank you. You know, if I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But, you know, we have to wait. Obviously, we have to wait to see what comes out in the wash. Because I'm not always right 100% of the time. But, thank you, Judith. But I will say, you're never going to get bullshit from me. I'm never going to sit here and tell you it's all going to be okay. It's never going to be okay. It's life. Life is never okay. It's just like, that's the nature of the game. Right. I mean, constantly optimistic readings, I feel like, what are you doing? What did I say about the release of the Mueller report? Somebody fill this lovely, wonderful woman in. Well, I look at Sawwell. This is how I feel about him and like how far he gets. You guys are the bomb. I don't know what I'd do without y'all. I swear to God. I just love, by the way, I was about to say I just love our little Patronia community. I'm going to cap it. I'm going to cap it. So I'm not just going to get as many patrons as I possibly can. I'm not, it's not about that. At some point, I am going to cap it and people aren't going to be able to become patrons anymore because I want to keep this. It is my main source of income right now, obviously, but I do want to keep it happy and small. So if you're here, stay. Because it's a really beautiful community, and you know, the more people you let in, the less you can regulate, ... So I am going to cap it, just so you know. Just so you know. So I got to tell you guys, I like him. I like this guy. I like this guy. He may have a few skeletons, but who the fuck doesn't at this point? Wow. So he's running already, right? I think he announced it. People are going to be on his nuts. I mean, he can literally like name his campaign slogan can be D's nuts. Literally. Like that's what we're looking at here. I know. I'm telling you, Housecape, I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it here. Swear to God. People are going to be on this guy's nuts hard. He's got the star card. People are going to love this guy. I'll tell you this. Is he, I don't even know if he's a Republican or a Democrat. I don't remember. But if he doesn't hit it this election, he may hit it next election. D's nuts. Remember what I said. D's nuts. People are going to be on his jock. They are going to be like, we love this guy. Oh, we love him. People will love this man. If he doesn't hit it this election, I'm telling you, he may hit it eventually. It's kind of like he's just going to keep, you know, spinning the roulette wheel until he gets a hit. people are going to be loving this guy. He does eventually ascend to a higher level of government for sure. It's here. It's his fate. This guy's interesting. I didn't even think to read on him. He's the dog's bollocks. So yeah, but I don't know if he hits it. I don't know if he hits it this time around. But he's going to hit it. He's going to be boop. He goes up. He goes up all the way up. Yeah. Nothing can stop this guy. It's really interesting. So, no GOP is running for president. You know, I gotta, not quite a deep dive, but I gotta do like a, hi Barbara. That's okay. We're going strong, mama. I gotta do like a thing on the GOP. I gotta do, you know what, I'm gonna make a note to self. I need to read on the GOP as a whole and the media as a whole. I wonder if they're, why was I just gonna say this? Doing the baloney bop together. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I took it to Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, Robin Williams. Nanu, where are you? All right, let's take a peek. Let's go to Brexit. Let's go to Brexit. What a fucking shit show. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've been following Brexit so closely and I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, I know. We're missing Jimmy usually from the UK. He's usually around. I was like, I know I have another UK. No, we don't know when we live here. It's insane. It is insane. I'm just going to put cards down and we'll see what comes out. That's where I am with Brexit. I haven't read on this guy. He's bleh. You can quote me on that. He's bleh. Tell me what's going to happen with Brexit. I don't think it's going to happen. So now I know we're like now like the UK has to do the EU elections now. Like you're in it to win it. Like I don't think it's going to happen. What an embarrassment. Like what a shit show. I feel like it's going to be deadlocked for like a while still. Like she's a house fire. Oh, so I'm in love with a new, well, I mean, I've been in love with him for a while, but I highly recommend him. I'm going to murder his name. It's Anand. Okay, so I'm going to fuck up his last name. He's a writer, and I follow him on Twitter, and I'll put his name somewhere around here, but I'm obsessed with the guy. I think he's brilliant. I think he's wonderful. He's been calling out plutocrats. He's been calling out Facebook. He's been calling out big tech. I think he's amazing. Anand. If anybody knows who the hell I'm thinking of, it starts with a G, and he's of Indian descent from India, and I cannot, like, I don't even remember. I know it's like GIR something something. Like, I cannot think of this guy's last name, but he's great. Sex fetish. Oh God, you know, so I was reading for a friend because you know I'm retired. Well, not really retired, but I am. Yes, thank you. Giridharas. I'm not gonna say it right, but that's the name. I love him. I'm obsessed with this guy, and he writes beautifully. He's beautiful. I just adore him. Anyway. I was reading for a friend because I'm not reading for private clients right now. I'm not reading for the general public, but I was reading for a friend. And all of a sudden I get this big full color sex flash. And I was like, ah! And she goes, what? And I was like, I just saw it. And I'm like freaking out. And she goes, you have to tell me what you saw. And I said, I don't really want to. I know it's legit. I know it's legit. I know it's legit. She's like, no, I need to know. I need to know. So I told her. And she just got first beet red and then fully pale. And she was like, you're exactly right. Like, exactly right. I was like, I don't need to know your kink. I don't need to know this shit. I don't need to know. Okay, so Brexit. Stalemate, shit show. Nothing's happening. So I'm going to start with the home environment card, which is this. Yes, I will absolutely go back to doing private readings at some point in life, unless something else comes along, possibly, you know, a real TV show, fingers crossed. That's the only way I think that I would not do private readings, but I'll go back to it at some point. I'm still doing the email readings, you guys, so hit me up for those, absolutely. But yeah, this is your home environment, Brexit. This is your home environment. Yeah, the only way I would not do private readings is if I got like insanely famous. Like that's the only way I would never not do them again. FYI. But yeah, this is this. This is this. This is Brexit. Jesus fucking Christ. So this is the root of the reading. Nobody's moving. But look at this. This is like almost orchestrated. It's just orchestrated chaos. There's not a whole lot going on. So we have another, so here's what comes next. Somebody says, hey, y'all, get on Linda G, y'all. Talk to that bitch. She's busy. I can't get that woman on the phone. She's so busy. You go bug her ass if you want to see us together again. Go start leaving comments on her YouTube and shit. Oh, you're going to go to the Sedona thing? That's exciting. So we have somebody comes up with a new idea for Brexit. It could be a general election, quite frankly, and I think that's what we're leaning towards, is a general election. But I don't know if we actually get it yet, but it looks like that's where we're headed. So somebody says, I got this great idea. This is what comes next. Great idea, general election. Here we go. I do believe it's a general election. So there's that. And then nothing. And then nothing. And then they're like, well, sorry. I'm sorry, you guys in the UK. I'm sorry that the people that this affects. I'm sorry for laughing, but this is kind of ridiculous because I do believe, I don't know if they actually do a general election, but somebody says, I got this great idea. Let's do this. And then and then we go to this. Well, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Let me look at this world ball and just see. And then what comes next? More indecision about where to go. Hi, Laura. I mean, this is like, well, should we do this or should we do that? And then the King of Cups is in here going, well, I don't know, I'm drunk. These people are drunk. These people in Parliament are drunk. Theresa May is spiking heroin needles in her arm. It's a fucking shit show. These people are all fucked up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening, and neither do they. So it does look like this is brought up. I don't know if it's pursued, but I do believe it's pursued actively, because these all three came up together. So it's pursued in a way, but does it actually happen? Do you know what I mean? So it gets pursued to the point where it could happen. Are the cards saying it will happen? No, because we don't really have an outcome for these cards. However, I will say this could end up becoming more of a thing than we think. So right now it's kind of, I like these cards. They're very active. I like that they're here. I do believe it's a general election, and it looks like it would solve the problem. But I don't know if too many people want to look at it. If they're like, well, I don't know, is it bad? And then it's kind of like, well, let's look at, we have options. We have so many options. Let's look at our options again. So this is your best bet, and I hope that it comes out. I hope that it comes true. But what we're looking at is, well, let's maybe, you know, and to me, this is your general election option. So these two are right here. So somebody says, oh, let's look at this. And then somebody else says, no, let's go over here and look at this. And then everybody else is fucking drunk. So right now, I don't see Brexit happening at all. Period, point blank. This is the process. The cards we just looked at are the process for Brexit. And I don't see anything crazy happening. I mean, crazy as in, and we're out, we're leaving, we're done. Like all of a sudden, I don't see it. There's more that's coming. This is, I don't think it's going to happen. Or if it does happen, it's almost like it's Brexit in name only. Oh, I want to look at Theresa May while I'm here. I know we might go a little long today, but I want to look at Theresa May because I feel like, I'll tell you what's going to decide the cutoff of this live stream is my stomach. Auntie needs pancakes. And then we'll ignore it. I mean, more or less, I think that's kind of what we're looking at, is kind of like, yeah, okay, maybe we could do that. And then like they either just don't follow through, or they do it, but then they're like, wait a minute, why? It's so screwy. It's so screwy. Boris might take over. Are you serious? That's like a thing. Oh, you don't want Boris. You do not want this guy. This guy is bad. He's basically, got fucking Steve Bannon drag on. I mean, he is. He's the Steve Bannon drag king. All right. So show me Trina. Is she going? Is she really out? I told you she was going to be out. I wonder if it pans out because she's kind of, I feel like she might be bluffing a little bit. Okay, so Theresa May. I'm not sure she's going anywhere just yet. Looks like she hems and haws about going. So she's here talking about, oh, I'll leave. I will leave. And then we get this. But maybe not. And then we get this. Well, if I leave, it's going to be real slow. Not anytime soon. That's Theresa May. She's still trying to see where the chips fall. She's still trying to see if she can bring it home. Damn, she's an easy read today. She is. She's still trying to see, maybe I can make this work. Maybe I can make this happen. Bitch, you can't. Like, come on, lady. Get a grip. She's going to go down as the most embarrassing PM that England's ever had. She and Trump, they can go in the Hall of fucking Fame together. So, all right, let's see. I want to look at Boris. Let's see Boris Johnson. He is a massive threat. You don't want to fuck with him. You don't want to fuck with that guy. What are you guys talking about? You talking about food? Don't, because I'll get off the stream. You talking about food, I'm going to be like, and... Oh, I like Cameron. He was like, well, I'm out of here. Ooh, crotch jumpers. Brexit crotch jumpers. Interesting. All right, well, I'll show you. So it's just here's Brexit, and here still trying to make it happen. And Johnson's trying to make it happen. He was a pro-Brexiter, right? And he was a hard Brexiter, I believe. But it's still a shit show. Cameron. I like Cameron when he was like, you know what? Okay, well, you want Brexit? I'm out of here. Hi, Elizabeth. He just left. He just took off. Like, he just fucking was like, I don't really want to see this Brexit thing through. I'm just going to leave. Which was probably, personally for him, the smartest decision he could have made. But also, like, way to leave everybody hanging, this dumb fuck. He never should have called for that. I don't know who was advising him. I didn't mean that I like Cameron. I don't know anything about Cameron. I just meant that I liked that he was like, oh, Brexit, I gotta go. Like, motherfucker, come on. Show me Boris Johnson. Okay, so far, we have covered, so you guys know, Billy Barf. We have covered Solwell. We have covered Bernie's weird, Bernie, whoo. That's Bernie right there. We've covered Bernie's weird shit. We've covered Brexit. We've covered the unredacted Mueller report. That's where we are in life right now. And we've covered Trump. Threw that one right in there. I know. 112 on my count. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Show me Boris Johnson right quick. Then we're going to move on down the line. Oh, those are some bad vibes, Sebastian. Bad. Oh, yeah, no, I got Cohen on the list. I got the list. Did I do that? Oh, that's funny. Did I do that? I can't even do it. I don't even have the nasal. Okay, so far Johnson's not looking too hot. But let's see what's on top of him. So he's just waiting. Theresa May's on top of him. I don't think you're going to get a Boris Johnson, but I'm going to revisit it later. There's too many variables in this reading right now. Too many strange factors. I don't know where Bannon's. I think he's still in Europe. Yeah, I'm going to look at the GOP stacking the courts. So this is what we have left. I just want to look real quick at Mitch McConnell and the judges because I feel like they're hand in hand. I'm going to look at Pete Buttigieg. I have to amuse myself. This is what I do in life. I'm going to look at SDNY, but I don't know. I'm just going to do kind of a vague overview. Venezuela, I'm going to say for a Q&D. It's a real shit show. I just read they have no water now. I might look at Herman Cain, but I don't know. And Cohen. Canadian election. Oh, I gotta look at that. I'm gonna need more tea. Buttigieg. Yeah, right? Oh, I know how to say his name. I just don't say it that way. When I read it in my mind, I like read it phonetically, and that's just how I want to do it. I have no respect for the pronunciation of that man's name or apparently anyone else's. Hey, yo! Husband! Yeah. Would you make me some more tea? Thank you. God bless you. He's a good man, y'all. Okay. SDNY? Yeah, that's where we're going to go, SDNY. I know, he is. Buttigieg. Thank you, dear. SDNY. Huh, interesting. Okay, so overall cards. Oh, Trump is in the cards. The Blues Brothers want a mission from God to stop his campaign. I love that. I love it. Trump is in the cards here. It's very interesting. Mueller gave them information. Mueller's in the home environment. Ho, 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 ho. Interesting. So I'm going to do a really quick overview of this. No. He just took the cup. Just took my teacup. Okay. Getting a little warm in here. Okay. So I'm just going to have to... Don't mind me. Oh, hello. I have to. I started out in sweatpants, but it's getting too hot. Pants are coming off. Taking my pants off. It was chilly earlier. Okay. I just did a full striptease on camera, y'all. Okay, so that was my full striptease. We have Trump here in the cards, above the cards. So the cards are saying SDNY has something on Trump for sure. They have exactly what they want. The wish card is here. They have, what do I want to say? Collusion? I don't know if I want to call it collusion, but they have stuff here, okay? They have stuff here. No, I start to sweat when I read, and I'm under lights too, so it's not a hot flash. It's not, when the readings are really, really good, I will start pouring sweat. And then I'm under some like studio lights here, so I'm a professional, y'all. I'm a fucking professional. Yeah, they have evidence of what they want for sure. Are they looking for more? Yes. They don't have everything that they want, but it looks like it will be provided. Oh, Gypsy. You guys realize I think that I am at different times Gypsy and Mama Rose. I have problems. Mueller's in the home environment. So Mueller gave them information. Mueller has given them stuff to pursue. He has given them evidence. Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. You take that to the bank. I'm feeling that hardcore. And I see them celebrating. So look at this. They bring it home. Whatever SDNY does, they bring it home. They celebrate. So I'm feeling damn good about this. It looks like they may be looking at Pence. So I don't know if they're looking into campaign stuff. And again, Pence is always shitty for me to read on, hard for me to read on, but it looks like they're trying to get something here. Oh my God, I forgot that was a real person, Elena. That would be a fun reading. That would be a fun reading. Yeah, that would be fun. I do believe it's money. But it looks like it's more than that. It's more than just Rico. Are they at all looking at the campaign in SDNY? Because there's something that comes out about the campaign for sure. But I don't know if they're looking at that. So I don't know if that's coming from somewhere else that I'm picking up. But there's more campaign stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big time. ringing in my ear. Inauguration. Maybe. Maybe. I'm going to have to do a full, like a real full reading on that, if you guys want it. I don't know. I may just be unable to read him. And I don't know if other psychics read him and they get the same kind of weird flip-floppy stuff that I do. I don't know, but it's tough. Tough for me. All right. Should we look at Pate, and Pate? Let's look. Let's look at Pate. Pate. I don't know why I have to say like that. Some people are real hard to read. By the way, I want to shout out to patron and private client, Patron C. So I'm going to tell you a little story about this. I've been reading for this person for a while. And it was always, I would always say the same thing. Like, no, this is XYZ is going to happen. XYZ is going to happen. XYZ is going to happen. And I started to really feel like, God, this is a bunk reading. And they happen. They do happen. They happen private clients. You know, I'm not infallible. So, but I always feel bad when they happen because I'm like, fuck, this person paid for it. And the thing that I said is going to come true is not coming true. And, you know, I've been reading for this person for like, easily since 2017. And so, thank goodness, I got an email from this person just the other day. And they said, it finally happened just like you said it would. You guys, I was like this on the desk. I was so happy. I was like, bam, bam, bam. That was my happy head banging. I was so happy. Sometimes it takes a while for the readings to pan out. But I did. And for a while, I was just going, damn, I felt bad. I thought, God, there's a bunk reading, dude. You know, maybe I just can't read this patron, or maybe I can't read the situation correctly and it's not coming true. But I would see the same thing over and over and over again. And I did. I started to feel like shit. I was like, God, maybe I need to offer a free email reading. And then, bam, came true. So, woohoo. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Let's look at Pate. Pate. Oh, I don't like this guy's energy. And it's not to say it's bad energy, but it doesn't sit well with me. Weird, huh? I know everybody likes him. Everybody's, no, there's something wonky about it. This guy has some very weird stuff going on. He's got very weird stuff going on. This is probably not going to be a political reading at all. It almost like he has, butt gig. Pete Butt Gig. I know how to say his name. I just prefer to say it the wrong way because I'm an asshole. He is gay. Yeah. He's married. Yeah. No, he's got weird energy. He's like attachments. He's got like things on him. He did have an All Lives Matter situation. I don't know if that's been rectified. People say dumb shit in the past. I mean, I don't, you know, fault them for it. There's a learning curve, especially when it comes to race and racism in the United States. Yeah, it's weird. He's got like attachments. He's got stuff like floating in his aura. He's got like weird shit. This man has weird stuff around him. He's got weird energy around him. And I don't mean in people, I mean in energy. There's weird energies that are attracted to him. Really? Somebody else said the same thing. No shit. Okay, see, I love that. Yeah, he's got weird. So let's see what his cards say. I don't want to read on him for too long. I don't know if he gets, oh, interesting. So I think he's not really interested in becoming president, believe it or not. And he is, there's a disappointment here. So he's not going to end up becoming president, but he's not really interested in that. This is a springboard platform. We're reading on Pete Buttigieg, or Butt Gig if you live in Auntie's world. Yeah, he's not going to, he's using this as a platform. It's a springboard. Does that happen very often? No, usually no. And I'm not a big believer, you know, like it takes a lot for me. I don't just wander around saying you have attachments and you have an entity in you and you have a hitchhiker. I don't do that. I know Will the Witch Doctor once told me I had a hitchhiker and I was like, really? Really, motherfucker? I had a hitchhiker and that's why I have dislocated ribs? Fuck off. I mean, I said this to his face. I didn't tell him to fuck off, but I was like, give me a fucking break. And he was like, well, tomato, tomato. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Thank you, darling. I love Will. He's the bomb. But yeah, so I'm not a big proponent of like there's some weird something attached to you. Like I don't say it often. So the fact that I'm saying it is a thing. Yeah, he's got weird things. I don't know what this is, but it's a springboard, I think, just to become part of the national conversation. He'll probably end up running for senator or Congress, or possibly even get into cabinet. It may even be a springboard to more on the lobbying side, actually. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, this is like a full mug of tea. Oh my God, who's ready to get cracked out? I just need a little bit to wet my whistle. Oh, or governor. Yeah. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's not really the aim to get into office. He's trying to get a bigger profile, and it's going to work. And it's going to work very well. But will he ever be president? No. But he gets high. I'll tell you who I feel good. I'm telling you, that's Falwell. I think he's going to end up in office. I don't know if it's this time around, but he does. Man, this guy has the weirdest attachments to him. This is so bizarre. And I'm saying it's all weird and ethereal. It's not like, oh, Russians, fucking Jill Stein kind of shit. It's not that. It's energetic, fucked up shit. So how you get in touch with Will, I will put something out for you guys, or if somebody has his website handy, you can pop it in the chat. But I'll put something under, I'll just post something in Patreon. He's legit. I know, I give Will a lot of shit, and I'm a super skeptic, and you know, there's stuff that comes out of his mouth where I'm like, that sounds like bullshit, but it works. So I've said this many times. He has different beliefs than I do, and but the healings work. It works. That's how I measure it. Is there a noticeable change in my life? Yes, there is. Okay, then we're good. All right, McConnell and the judges and Cohen, and then special message for you all. I like Salwa's energy, and it feels like boom, like it feels like it goes far. He's got a clear road in front of him, unlike some of these other candidates where I just feel like, okay, you're only going to get so far. Unfortunately, I feel like Warren is one of them, which is just, it really irks me because she is just fucking brilliant. But I think I don't want to spend too much time reading on the 170 billion people that are running for fucking president on the Democratic ticket, because it's a waste of my fucking time, and I feel like we could all be doing better things. I mean, I know it's a curiosity and it's kind of entertaining, but like there's no point in me reading on every single effing one of them, I think. I mean, if you guys want to see it, you let me know. But right now, I'm of the mind of like, I don't want to read on all these fucking people. Yeah, he's yeah. I'm on board. I mean, I think he's a little bit too conservative for my taste, to be quite frank. But all right, show me McConnell and what's going on with these judges. I want to know. Okay, you know what? You go over there. You come over here. Show me the repercussions of the packing of the courts. Marianne Williamson. I know, I saw that. Isn't that so stupid? Yeah, I think it's just a waste of time to read on all of them. Michelle, you made it. You're right, Danette. I mean, I think it's just kind of like, why read on all these people? They're going to be throwaway readings. And I mean, for entertainment purposes, if that's what everybody, like, if that's the majority, everybody's like, please read on them, then I'll do it. But otherwise, I have no inclination to do it right now. So, I had someone mention, Jesus, and I want to say it was Fran, but I could be wrong. The packing of the courts. Oh, it's no bueno. But before I get into that, I will say, I had somebody mention that when they watch other psychics on YouTube, that at no time are any of my videos suggested to them. They never, ever, ever come up. And somebody else had mentioned it to me a while ago. And I'm wondering if that's the case for you guys. I'm very curious. What, is this lipstick bleeding or am I in a weird shadow? Let me just fix my face. I'm just curious because if YouTube isn't promoting my videos, there's likely a reason for it. I don't know what it is, but I show up for you. Okay, and the suggested? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so the packing of the quartz. Okay. Too soon to tell. No, I'm talking about in the views. So like you'll have suggested videos. When you watch another psychic, then suggested videos will come up and they'll say, oh, if you like this, you'll like that. And a lot of people are saying that my videos aren't coming up. They're just not. As far as YouTube suggesting videos, mine are not coming up. You do. Okay. 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 Just curious. Usually an older one and the latest. Okay. Jesus, they've all mentioned me. That's crazy town. It's weird because some people are seeing me and then some people just never, literally never comes up. So I'm curious. Yeah, you don't see them. It's, yeah. Okay, you see me. So it's weird. How weird. Ratioed. Interesting. Thanks, Elizabeth. I know. Elizabeth, you're just a warrior. You've never seen him. See, I'm telling you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so some of you do and some of you don't. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I post on YouTube twice a week. At least twice a week. Yeah, see? Okay. Very interesting. Okay, thanks for letting me know, guys. I appreciate that very, very, very much. Okay. So yeah, the quartz, as far as the quartz are going, it's like they're giving me a wait and see, but then it's not the best. Oh, somebody posted a link to Will's website on the comments on Patreon, so there you go. Yeah, it's not the best. Oh, thanks, Hascape. But it's not, okay. You know what? And part of me says it's saying it's too big of a topic to read on in this kind of a setting. It's something I'm gonna have to really look at. So, hi Holly. Holly, I haven't seen you, I feel like, for a minute. Thanks, guys. Hey, it worked. I finally went over 10,000 after lingering for literally almost 2 years at under 10. So conventional wisdom says once you hit 10, then it gets better, but we'll see. We'll see. You guys are the best. I like Elizabeth's. it autocorrected to has ape, which is terrible. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at the stacking of the quartz because it's too big of a topic to look at. I want to look at McConnell and see what he's up to next. God damn. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Just $5. Don't think I didn't think about it. I considered it. I was like, oh God, maybe I should just fucking buy some subs. But you know, there's no need to do that. In my moments of desperation. I mean, it would work if I believed in archangels. I feel like I'd be... I'd be an asshole if I did that. Oh, there we are. There we are. I know you used to be on high. You're not on high anymore. Now you are crowned. And I'm still going, so my husband's probably like, I'm fucking hungry, bitch. Okay, show me McConnell, and then we'll do a message. And then we'll go eat. After I put some real clothes on, because I'm literally in my nightgown. Is it Taco Sunday? Well, it might be Pancake Sunday. I think it's pancakes and eggs. I think we're brunching. I wish you guys could hear this dog eating. He went back for a second so I can hear it. McConnell's not reelected. This is what the cards are telling me. That's all they're telling me. McConnell's not reelected. Death card. Bam. But until then, he's going to keep going, which is fucking unfortunate. But new energy comes after him. McConnell's not reelected. New energy comes after him. But we're stuck with the guy. I mean, we're stuck with him. And he's going to push as much through as he possibly can. Bam. All right, let's do a message. Let's do a message. I just slurp my hot tea here. Oh, Kentucky's so beautiful. So, I think I mentioned this at one point, that Grammy's house is haunted as fuck. I got permission to ghost hunt the house. And I'm a little freaked out about it because it's that effing haunted. But I think I'm going to drag poor Megan Davis in there. I'll drag Megan in there and scare the shit out of her. I think that's my plan. I know, Megan's so funny. Yes, I want to take you guys to Grammy's house. I know, maybe a little bit of champy because maybe a little drunk tarot ghost hunt combo. It's haunted as shit. So I was talking to my mom and my aunt yesterday, and they're so cute. I didn't know this. They watch all my videos. They watch my show. Yes, Megan is a real friend. She's amazing. So she hasn't been actively haunting my husband, but I will tell you this yesterday. I was at her house and, you know, like I said, we descended like locusts upon her house and we're going through all her shit. And those of you that are late, when you go back and watch the beginning, like Sister Consuela's prayer book. I'm just going to say that. But so I was there and I said, I'm going to take the Christmas ornaments that my mom made, you know, that have been on, you know, their tree forever and ever. And so I get these 2 boxes of ornaments. You guys are going to love this. I get these 2 boxes of ornaments. I'm making a little pile by the front door. And we're starting to move all the stuff about an hour later. And it's just me and my mom there. And I go, there's another box of ornaments. Where'd they go? And she says, no, you only have the 1 box. I said, no, Mother, there were 2 boxes here. She says, no, there's 1 box by the door and the other box was in the family room. And I go, no, I put them both by the door. Well, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. You know moms. Even though some of you are old enough to be moms, grandmoms, maybe even great grandmoms, you know moms. She's like, are you sure? Yes, I'm fucking sure, Mom. So the box of ornaments was moved from where I had put it back into the family room. And Mom goes, maybe she doesn't want you to take it. And I was like, I'm fucking taking it. So no hauntings with the husband. But that did happen. They gave me permission to go into the house. I asked them, I said, is it okay if I ghost hunt this house? And oh no, those are mine. They're all Giants. They're all San Francisco Giants. Yeah, right? You're just like, come on, Mom. So yeah, I said, is it okay? Would it be fucked up if I ghost hunted the house? And they both go, no, you gotta do it. This house is so haunted. It's so haunted. So I'm gonna do it. I'm very excited about it. One story I'll tell you, my mom told me when they were kids, somebody came home with somebody giving them a Ouija board as a gift. So they were like, oh, let's mess with it. The minute they put their hands on the little thing, the whole entire thing flies into the fireplace and burns. Okay. Candlestick, yes, I too, candlestick. I mean, I go way, way back. I remember one time the car broke down in Hunters Point, which is one of the most dangerous places it was. I don't know if it still is, but one of the most dangerous places in San Francisco. And my dad and my uncle are fighting with each other, like who's gonna go. They had to get water for the radiator. Who's gonna go and who's gonna stay? You know, darkness is descending. They've got 2 little kids in the car, and they're arguing about who's gonna go find the water. And who's going to stay with the kids? All right, let's look at your message. I'll never forget that. That was hilarious. It was a good game, too. They used to take us to see batting practice. I don't even know if you can still see batting practice anymore. My mom will, because of that incident, my mom has always said, no Ouija boards ever, ever, ever. And if anybody pulls one out at a slumber party, you call me because you're coming home. But, you know, I went to Catholic school, so they never pulled one out at a slumber party. Never happened. Swear to God. In my whole life, it never happened. I was with somebody, and they bought one, and it was used. And I'm like, you bought a vintage? Like, what are you doing? Like, I was like, I have to go. Like, I'm not even going to be here when you buy this thing. It's not happening. Ooh, I told you, new energy, guys. Woo! And of course, you know, Uranus moved. So Uranus. So we're in a 7-year cycle. We're in a new cycle here. Oh yeah, there's new stuff coming, y'all, and it's gonna be delicious. Delicious. So, oh yeah, this whole message is about the new energy coming. Whoa. So for whatever reason, I've got it just popped into my head. So take this, it could be just a result of too much tea, but it just popped into my head. And it's the song King's Dead from the Black Panther soundtrack. The soundtrack. Uh-oh. It's the song King's Dead from the Black Panther soundtrack. I don't know why. It just popped into my head. It could have just popped in for no reason. It could be a thing. So you might want to go listen to it. Check out the lyrics. But what do we have here? New energy is coming. Yeah, the Black Panther soundtrack. New energy is coming. Faded energy is coming in. Endings are starting. Endings are starting. What's in the tea is just tea. Shockingly enough. It's coming. And it's probably going to hit after Mercury retrograde. There's new stuff coming in. Big time. Super duper big time. And it's abundant and it's beautiful. I've got the 10 here. I've got the 10 of Pentacles here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful new energy, and it's coming down to earth. So this is not out there stuff where you're just like, oh, can I access the energy? No, this is energy you are going to touch. This is energy you're going to feel. It's energy that you will be living. You'll be living in this new energy. I'm telling you, it's coming. Now, here it is. I'm saying it's coming down materially. So it's going to be coming down. It's beautiful new energy. We got the Page of Cups here, which I love, 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 love. It's also, of course, very pregnant energy, manifestation energy. I mean, I think we've kind of been in that phase for a little while now. But you have to choose to be in the energy. So make a conscious decision right now as we're sitting here. I'm going to take you motherfuckers to church right now. Make a conscious decision right now to say, yes, I want this beautiful energy. I want this energy. I want to be in this energy. I want to be in this lovely energy. I want to be in this energy. If you don't make the decision, you're going to be left out. So do it right now. It's beautiful. It's not here yet. Home environment, I've got the 4 of Swords. So they're like, this is your rest period. This is your rest period right now before we get into this lovely stuff. Now, what you're going to see is this. Okay, so I got to tell you this because this is a tricky one. The new energy comes in. It's all about new thoughts, new thought process, new ideas. It feels very Uranian to me. So it's all about, I thought this was a thing, turns out that was a thing. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those. So I don't think this lipstick plays well on camera, I have to say. Hi, Sue. You made it for the very tail end, my dear, but you're getting some good stuff. So in order to choose to live in this, in order to make this decision, this has to change. So you have to, if you're thinking the same old stuff, you didn't make the decision to be in the new energy. Do you see what I'm saying? This is how you're going to know. Because if you're still down on yourself, if you're still pulling it on tea and listening to everybody's goddamn problems, you know, if you're not sensing a shift, if you're not living the shift, you're still in the old energy. So you didn't make the decision to get into the new shit. All right, this is what I'm telling you. You're either going to be a Brenda or a Kelly. So I've been watching a lot on 90210 because Luke Perry, God bless him, passed away. God, I just loved him. Beautiful energy on that man. So I went back. And I've been watching a lot of it. And I will say, like, Brenda's a fucking brat, and she doesn't have the best energy, and like she always kind of puts out this woe is me vibe, and like somebody, I'm this and I'm very drama, and Kelly more goes with the flow. Oh, I'm fully recovered. Like I said, this is my medicine. Y'all are my medicine. I live for this kind of stuff. So, you know, you have to decide if you're not changing things, if you're not doing something different, if you're not making conscious decisions to have different thoughts, then you're not in the new energy and you're going to get left behind. So there's one. Now, two is this. When it starts to manifest itself on a world stage and possibly even in your own life, it's so beautiful that, but things will fall. Things will fall. Things will collapse. Things will disappear. So you're going to see it on the world stage. This is the new energy coming in. And listen, when the dust is settled, we're all going to be happy campers. Okay? So know that when the dust is settled, we're going to be okay. And I don't mean that, again, in a blowing smoke up your ass way. I mean that we're going to a better place. So, I don't want you to worry, because the things that are collapsing are the things that need to go to make us happy. Do you see what I'm saying? So it is. I mean, I'll go back to my own example of if these friendships collapse because I say I don't want to listen to your shit anymore, then I don't need it. Do you know what I mean? So it's that kind of a thing. So the things, if you see things collapsing on the world stage, and you will, and fingers crossed this is Trump, fingers fucking crossed, know that it's for the best. If you see somebody that you super love, say you're a Bernie person and this motherfucker gets outed, his wife gets outed, you know, and you're like, fuck, I'm so disappointed. Well, I mean, it was a good thing. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You're going to see things collapse. You will see collapse happening. You will see, and I see this. I see buildings falling. I see dust. There will be dust. And when the dust settles, you are here. And you are here. And so you're in brand new, beautiful energy. And not only that, it's very balanced. These three guys here, mind, body, spirit. See how close they are together? Very, very, very balanced. So not only that, but it's on the material plane. So yeah, it has been crappy energy. And again, we're in a new 7-year cycle. We're shifting into brand new things. So, but I'm telling you, you're going to watch things fall. But they're all bad fucking things. So it's going to happen in your own life. It's going, and you will see this. I don't think we're there yet. Again, we're here right now, so it hasn't happened yet. But when it happens, let it go. I will say also, speaking of 90210, I could do a whole fucking discourse on 90210. Like, Dylan has the surfer, philosopher, poet thing down. He's so easygoing. If we could all be Dylan, I mean, right up until the fact, you know, the point where he falls off the wagon because his father's been indicted. Right up until that point, he's doing really well. He didn't weather that storm particularly well, but I will say, like, as much as you can say, what will be, the better off you're going to be. Again, if you don't have a shift in your thoughts, if you are still thinking the same shit, if you are still like, woe is me, or you're doing the same things over and over again, you're not in the new energy. And you will get left behind. Oh, yeah, I know, I want to get that book. So, you know, what you get left behind into, I don't know, because I'm not going there. Literally, I'm not going there. I don't fucking live there. I'm never going to live there. I have no interest in it. It's that nasty energy we've been sitting in. You can make a choice to continue that and see what happens, or you can make a choice to say, no, I want the new shit. I'm on that new shit. So I don't know why. I got to go look up these lyrics for the song, because I don't know why it popped into my head. It could be fully arbitrary, but I'm interested. So last bit of advice, ground down into the energy you desire to bring about balance. There will be chaos going on around you because we can't control shit on the world stage. We cannot. But I do believe you're watching structures fall. And of course, when you watch structures fall like that, it can be fucking terrifying. Yeah, literally put your feet on the ground. Absolutely. Yeah, I probably should, Lauren. I probably should. So I think when you see this happening, you kind of just have to go, okay, this is what Auntie said was going to happen, and I need to be Dylan McKay. Now, for those of you who aren't in that genre, in that age group of 90210, I'm just going to tell you, he is. He's a surfer, philosopher, easygoing, poet kind of a guy. Let's not freak out kind of a dude. So just get your Dylan on. I know. Time frame. I'm not, you know, unless the time frame comes out organically, I don't know. But I'll say this. We're not here yet. You may feel inklings of it, but I think now is the time to make the decision to say, I want to be in that new energy. I want to be on that new shit. I want to be on the fucking, I want to be on that fucking Kendrick Lamar shit. I want to be here. He has beautiful energy, by the way. Fucking beautiful. So thanks, C. So, that's where you want to be. Make the decision now, because when the energy comes in, you already want to have it in your mind. And I'm telling you, if you're not changing patterns, you're not changing habits, you're not changing thoughts, you're not there. So that's how you can gauge it. I will say, I think as we get further out of April, that's you're going to feel it more and more and more and more and more, and you're going to start to see things kind of collapse a little bit more and more and more. So there you go, my loves. Exactly, Elizabeth. All right. So, I'm headed for pancakes, y'all. Thank you, RGems. Troy's such a douche, and I didn't know he was a douche when I was a kid. And then I watched that movie as an adult, and I was like, this guy's a fucking asshole. I can't believe she had sex with him. I will go off on Reality Bites. I have problems with Reality Bites. All right, my loves. From me to you. I'm not feeling the color, though, the lip color. I'm not. I like it in real life. I don't like the way it plays on camera. All right. All right, my darlings. Thank you for being patrons. And by the way, if you missed it, I did tell everybody I am capping Patreon. I'm fully capping Patreon, so keep your spot. Because eventually I will not be allowing any more patrons. We have our own happy little family, and that's it. You can't regulate it when it gets too big. You just can't. And I want everybody to continue to have the environment they've always had here. So